Hello everyone and welcome back to Closets Gaming. Today we are going to take a look at World War Polygon World War II Shooter. This Czech mobile game shooter promises to let you experience the Second World War in your phone with some cool polygon based graphics. World War Polygon World War II Shooter is available for free on both Android and iOS with in-app purchases. All those gamers that love multiplayer shooters were looking forward to the big guys last year. Sadly, neither Call of Duty nor Battlefield truly shined, and thus our war appetite wasn't exactly satisfied. So maybe a Czech mobile game can help you get over it. And I truly love Czech games, and I do overrepresent them on my channel. But you know, patriotism. If I'm being honest, there is no way this little mobile shooter can replace the traditional big 2 war simulators. But you know what? It's not a bad game, but perfect? No, that's really far away. The game was created by a Czech studio located in Brno called Alda Games. It is not their first game, as just a quick look at Google Play tells me they created more than 10 other games. And they do seem to like action games and zombies. But the biggest thing for Alda Games is something else. And it's big. It's their unmistakable graphics. Most of their games come with a simple yet effective polygon stylization with plenty of colors. It's a great combination of effectiveness and simplicity. And World War Polygon World War II Shooter is not an exception. And as you might have guessed from the game, it is a shooter that does take place during the Second World War. What is a cool feature for me personally is that the game is completely localized into Czech. But don't worry, it does come with other language options as well, so you don't have to worry about learning Czech just to play this. What needs to be said, World War Polygon World War II Shooter is not a game that aims to take down big mobile games like the mobile version of Call of Duty. Yet, it can grab your attention. After a quick tutorial, you'll be thrown onto the battlefield and mow down Nazis left and right. And while the game uses real World War II places, the graphics do make it all feel a bit lighter. Alda Games style just makes everything feel a lot less serious. It's almost a naive presentation of the harsh realities of the Second World War. And this is obviously intentional and not just a side effect. The missions themselves are short and usually don't take more than just a few quick minutes. The goals are simple: shoot everyone in the enemy base, blow up a tank, destroy a bunker, etc, etc. Every finished mission gives you a bit of currency that allows you to upgrade your weapons and also open chests with equipment. But forget about any complex RPG mechanics. Even the gameplay itself is kept simple. Shooting down is automatically created after you aim at your target, but luckily you can turn this option off. Controls are very intuitive and you'll understand them right away. What I didn't enjoy is how the guns feel. They just feel slow and unimpactful. The game as a whole desperately needs to be more dynamic. And on top of that, the single player part of the game is short. Very short. Luckily, there is a surprise left by the developers. Multiplayer. There's team deathmatch and duels. Sadly, the feeling of the shooting being a bit too slow remains even in multiplayer. But somehow, it actually works great, and if you give it just a bit of time, you'll learn to love this Czech shooter. And if you're a fan of opening loot boxes, you'll get one after every match. And now on to the big question. What about the economy of World War Polygon World War II Shooter? There are microtransactions, and they're as overly complicated as you'd expect from a mobile game. And if you don't spend the money to remove ads, you're going to be seeing a lot of ads. Seriously, way too many ads. I had to cut like at least 7 of them just to make this video, and that was like a 20-minute playing session. That is just too goddamn many ads. Luckily, the game doesn't require you to spend money to complete a campaign or even have fun in the multiplayer. Though spending money will make you stronger, so it is a case of pay to win. Lastly, how does it all work on a technical level? Since this is a multiplayer game, this is a big part of the equation. I played on my trusty Xiaomi Note 9 and it worked well. I do wish they added more audio, especially when characters talk, but it doesn't make the game work awful. But otherwise, I haven't seen any true problems or big bugs, and even the multiplayer code seems to work without major issues. So, in conclusion, World War Polygon World War II Shooter is a short but nice Czech first-person shooter with some serious stylization that just cannot compare to his big brothers, like Call of Duty Mobile, in terms of gameplay. It just cannot. But I do love the fact that multiplayer was added. On the other hand, the game lacks true tempo and it just feels slow. And by far, the worst is the amount of ads you will need to watch to play this. But if you want to try a new FPS on your phone that is a bit more childish in its looks, it is a decent option.